What's going on, Pisces? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you a general mid-month check-in. Just want to see what's going on with you guys. We're in the middle of March. We are fastly approaching Aries season towards the end of this week. So tying up Pisces season has been a really interesting season. You guys are the mutable energy. You bring us from the dead of winter into the beginning of spring. That's what mutable energies do. So let's see what we got going on for you guys with the last couple of days here of Pisces season. You guys, I'm telling you, Pisces season threw everybody for a serious loop in some way, shape, or form. Okay, there was a lot going on in the love department for everybody. I'm talking about the collective. And you know I know because I've been pulling cards for everybody. So, yeah, this is really interesting. We're also wrapping up the residual post-season, the post-shadow period for Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's see what we got here. First card out, Ten of Swords. Next card, the Hanged Man. Next card out, Ten of Pentacles. Next card, Page of Swords in reverse. And the final card here, King of Wands. All right, overall energy, Ace of Swords. All right, so with the Ace of Swords, we know that that's about getting clarity on something, the truth being revealed. This could also represent an idea, you know, not in a situation where you're having mental blocks. Ace of Swords represents, new ideas as well, okay? This could also represent surgical procedures, all right? Because we do have some other swords here with the Ten of Swords, so this could represent the fact that there might have been a surgery for some of you, okay? But we'll see what this means. Usually what this means is that there's some mental clarity, there's some new ideas, the truth is coming out. Could also have legal issues going on, but let's see what the cards reveal. If anybody wants to know what the name of this deck is, it's called the True, True, Black, Black, Tarot, okay? So, Ten of Swords energy here. Let me get my little pointer. Okay, Ten of Swords, Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords reverse, King of Wands, okay? So this represents the current situation. Ten of Swords. Hangman represents the challenge in this current situation. The Ten of Pentacles represents what your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels are nudging you to keep in mind. This Page of Swords in reverse represents where your head is at right now. And then the King of Wands represents the outcome. Okay, let me see what these cards are talking about here. So with the current situation here with the Ten of Swords, again, this could be a surgical procedure because, again, we have the Ace of Swords here. But this could also be that there is someone is accepting the truth of the matter, that they've been betrayed by someone, that there have been situations going on where people have not been honest, and it's to the point where it's blatant, okay? There could have been things going on here that you might have been in denial about, okay, especially with the overall energy being the Ace of Swords. And enough has gone on with these 10 swords, enough situations, like each sword represents a situation that's gone on where you've either turned the other way, you saw the truth, turned the other way, or maybe you didn't want to accept the truth, or maybe you told a lie. To take the energy how it resonates, this could be to the people who are watching who deal with Pisces, or this could be to anybody who has Pisces. Well, everybody has Pisces in their chart, so that's irrelevant. But it'll stand out more for the ascending sign, the sun sign, the Venus, or your Mercury or Mars, okay? So yeah, a deceit, betrayal here, someone feeling maybe that someone took advantage of them, okay? Maybe someone was lying to someone. The challenge is getting clarity on the situation, okay? The Hangman energy, all right? This is Piscean energy. This is your energy. So your challenge is getting enlightenment, okay? With the Hangman, you could also look at this as, maybe looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, maybe you're not seeing it for what it is. And that could make sense as to why maybe you've been through a betrayal and you needed clarity. Okay, so your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they want you to keep in mind the Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles energy represents family dynamic, or if you don't have a family that you're building a legacy for, this, to me, this represents the financial piece of it. You and another person combining your assets, living together, and working together, putting your funds together, and so so that you guys can provide for your family, live the lifestyle that you want. Okay, this is what the Ten of Pentacles talks to me about. If it's not about a relationship, this could be just about you being at a state where you're able to be financially dependent upon yourself, and you're able to build a to build for yourself. Okay, but more so, this is more family. So it could just be you and your child if you're not in a relationship, or this could be you in a relationship with someone else. Now, where your head is at, Pisces, is the Page of Swords in reverse. So you're not communicating with someone, okay? You're not getting any messages, or this could be, if this is all internal, this is maybe you're not listening to the downloads that you're getting from your higher self. Maybe you're not paying attention to them, which is why you don't have clarity in the situation, and which is why you're looking to get truth and clarity, okay? That's what I'm getting strongly here. And then we have the outcome here is the King of Wands. So this is you. I'm going to assume after you get clarity on the situation, realizing that you've been betrayed, or you've been betraying yourself in reference to you not seeing what's been going on, or not paying attention to what's going on for your happiness, and being able to provide financially for yourself. You were ignoring messages, or you weren't paying attention to them, or you just were blocked mentally. With this Ace of Swords in reverse, that means mental blocks. All right, but we have it in the upright. So maybe now that you have the clarity that you need, you're now able to stand in your power and be assertive, and direct yourself in the manner in which you want, going for what you want, doing for what you want, taking action in some sort of way. All right, so what I want to do is I want to clarify these cards and get some better info on this here. So we're going to clarify with the gypsy oracle. All right, one more. All right, so we're going to clarify this Ten of Swords for Pisces. What's this Ten of Swords for Pisces? Oh, you weren't able to see. Okay. Let me put it here. That way you'll be able to see it. So the overall energy is the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, the Ace of... What the hell? The Ace of Ace of Swords. I can't talk today. Here it is. Ace of Swords. Sorry about that. All right, so we're clarifying this Ten of Swords energy here, because this is the concern. All right, betrayal. Someone feeling as if they've not been given... They're hitting rock bottom, essentially. Okay? We have that clarified with pleasure seekers. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles here, clarified by pleasure seekers. Pleasure seekers and hitting rock bottom. This talks to me, for some of you, this could be you were, too busy having fun to realize what was going on here. Could have been a situation where you were, someone could have been, you could have been out partying and hanging out with these people, okay, having fun with these people. They could have been friends, okay, and they put you in a situation where they betrayed you, but they came under the guise of having fun, okay. Maybe your ideas of having fun were not conducive to a situation where people wouldn't be backstabbing you. Maybe it just depends on where you used to hang out, or what you used to do, or the type of people that you were around. But this is someone who is bored. I'm getting strongly that you were dealing with someone who maybe was bored, and they were looking for some fun, and maybe they ended up stepping out if this was a person that you were dealing with, okay? If this is all about you, this is you, maybe if this is internally your thoughts in reference to you and there's no other person, this could be that maybe you chose the wrong avenues in reference to seeking fun and having fun. You chose the wrong people, okay, and you were betrayed. We're clarifying pleasure seekers with the Eight of Cups reverse. Okay, yeah, this could have been something that you loved. Okay, whether you were seeking pleasure in a person, place, or thing. Okay, if it was a person, then it could have been someone that you thought was, someone that you could trust, someone that you could rely on, someone who was a friend to you, or maybe it was a family member. Okay, but with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you walked away from this person, and this Eight of Cups in reverse could represent the fact that you've learned your lesson dealing with these people here. It's like it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, is what I'm getting here. But this is something that you've been involved with for a while. I know that for a fact because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups represents you having a difficult time walking away from something. You know that you needed to walk away from it. You may have tried on numerous occasions. Each of those cups for the Eight of Cups could be a time where you walked away. When we have Eight of Cups in reverse, you went back. Okay, so this is a situation that you've been going back and forth with. And with this Ten of Swords here, is like every single time you went back to it, you were betrayed by it. Okay, so it could have been the way that you were thinking. It could have been, you trusting the wrong people. And it may have taken you some time to understand that. Okay, but with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this could also represent walking away and learning your lesson. All right, so we'll put that there. Now let's talk about this hangman, because it's the challenge is you getting enlightened. So yeah, you may have been around the wrong people doing the wrong things in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the challenge is you realizing that this is not working for you because you keep walking away with this Eight of Cups energy and then coming back to it. So it could have been something that was, I'm getting a relationship, okay, either a family member or a relationship. Let's clarify this hangman here. Why is this hangman energy here for Pisces? Okay, we have messenger. All right. So, yeah, this is definitely referencing the fact that you need clarity on a situation and maybe you weren't getting the messages. I don't know if it was messages from your higher self, messages from people around you who saw what was going on, trying to talk to you to say, hey, you know, you guys are, you're hanging out with people who, are bored. They're not, anybody that you should be hanging out with, or, maybe you are coming to this conclusion with messages. But let's clarify message here. Clarify message for Pisces. Just want to see if anything pops out. If not, we'll pull. Clarify message for Pisces. Messenger. All right. Nothing popped out. So we have Page of Swords. Okay. Again, messages. So looks like a message is coming in. Okay. I'm not sure who that's from. It could be from other people. This is enlightenment though. Because this is Piscean energy. This is enlightenment. So this is messages from your higher self. Now, your higher self, speaking of which, your spirit guides, higher self, guardian angels, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles energy here. They want you to keep in mind your family. So for some of you, you could be out with friends. This could be a situation where you have a family, but you're out with friends or you're around people who maybe you just got bored and you were hanging out with the wrong crowd. Okay, maybe with Mercury retrograde, you ran into some old friends, some friends from back in the day where you used to do things that were not as kosher, now that you're older and more mature. Some people could be going through midlife crisis where they're just going back to the old habits for whatever reason. And the universe is wanting you to keep your family in mind. All right, so let's take a look at that. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Ooh, okay, just wanted to jump out, so we'll take this. So we have young woman in reverse. Let me show you that card. Young woman in reverse. Now, the young woman in this deck represents, when she's in upright, she represents someone who's somewhat naive. Okay? She represents someone who's young. Okay? Who really doesn't know what's going on in the world, doesn't know the realities, the harsh realities of the world. So she can be a bit naive. She can be a bit green, as some people say, green behind the ears. Okay, she's someone who could be easily targeted because of her naiveness or maybe her unrealistic expectations, things like that. When she's in reverse, this represents someone who may have been taken advantage of because of her naiveness, not knowing what's really out there in the world. Okay, this could also represent someone not thinking about their daughter. This could represent someone's daughter, since we have the Ten of Pentacles here that represents family life. This could be someone's daughter, someone keeping their daughter in their mind and in their heart, you know. And so in this sense, this could be someone who's doing something that they wouldn't want their daughter to find out that they're doing. Okay. Or they're not really thinking about their family, which is their daughter. Again, this could be a single parent. This could be a father who has a daughter, a mom who has a daughter. Okay. This could be your daughter. You could be going through this, and this could be your daughter who may be out and about with people who are no good for her. Let's clarify the young woman in reverse. Clarify the young woman in reverse. Okay, I had two cards come out, so I'm going to take them both. Or three. I'm going to take them both. All three, rather. So we have the Tower card, which is Mars energy. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse, which is Aquarius energy. These are two major arcana. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So with the Tower card here, something happened. Okay, something explosive, something sudden, something that was life-changing that occurred. Okay, maybe with this young woman here. Okay, she may, like I said, she may have been someone who was in a situation that, it blew up in her face because she didn't know what to expect. We have the Star card here in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. So this is somebody who, this could just represent ignorance, just not knowing. This could represent depression or illness. Okay, so maybe someone's child is ill. Like I said, there could have been a surgical procedure that's going on. And then with the Two of Cups here, Two of Wands in reverse here, this is maybe someone not seeing, they can't see a way out, is what I'm getting strongly here. So perhaps this is somebody who has a child who may be going through some things right now. Okay, and you're looking at your options and you're just not sure what they are. This could be someone who needs to have surgery. Your child may need to have surgery. Your daughter may need to have surgery. And it could be a situation here where you've gone to different doctors and, there's not been any real solutions to the problem. There's been different medications, things like that. It just hasn't worked. Okay. If it's not a daughter, it could be you, some other family member. It could be a mom. Okay. A grandmom. Doesn't matter. Okay, and so maybe you're looking for results. Maybe some testing was done. It could have been a surgical procedure here, going to different doctors, getting your hopes up, things not working with this Eight of Cups reverse. The challenge is finding out what it is that's really the problem here. You could have gotten some tests, could be waiting on some test results with Messenger and the Page of Swords here. This could be costing family expenses, okay? But the family is all gathered around for this person who could be someone who may need a surgical procedure, okay? With the Tower card here, this could be the fact that, accepting the reality of it, of what's going on here. And with the Star card in reverse, this represents illness. Okay, Star card also represents illness in reverse. And then, with the Two of Wands in reverse here, this could be some type of delays in finding out what's going on. And this is also waiting on results with the Two of Wands. Usually in the upright, it's waiting on results. But, this could be in reverse here. This is not getting any results, not knowing the answers yet, not getting positive results. All right, but let's see where your head is at, because we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this again represents not getting messages. Okay, you're waiting on some messages. Enemy. This could have been something that happened to someone as a result of this. It could have been some type of physical altercation. Let's clarify enemy here. Clarify enemy Why is enemy here? Clarify enemy. Wow. Okay, like damn. Seven of Swords energy. Clarify Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords here. This is talking to me about someone being put in a position where someone was physically abusive to them. At the Four of Cups. Feeling unfulfilled. Okay. This Four of Cups could also represent, yeah, just feeling unfulfilled in a situation here because someone was deceitful. Someone took advantage of someone. I want to get one more on this. Okay. We have the page, the Knave of Cups. So someone, messages of love. Someone was betrayed by somebody who was wanted to have fun. This was someone that you may have dealt with in the past, okay? An ex-lover who was just looking to have fun, didn't want anything serious. This was somebody you definitely dealt with in the past because we have that clarified with the Eight of Cups reverse, okay? The problem is you being enlightened, getting enlightenment about this person and getting the message that this person is not someone you need to be dealing with, all right? The universe wants you to focus on your family. So for some of you, you may have stepped out of your relationship or stepped out of your marriage, or you may want to focus on your child or your children, okay, and stay away from this because they're getting you into energies here that are going to jeopardize your family in some way, shape, or form, all right? If you are the naive person with the young woman in reverse, where someone took advantage of you with the Tower card here and the Star card in reverse here, this is definitely showing me that someone is taking advantage of someone in some way, shape, or form. And I don't think that this person saw it coming with the Two of Wands in reverse. Didn't see it coming. So you're not speaking to this person, of course, because you're looking at this person like they deceived you. Like this is someone who shitted on you and did you wrong, and you really felt unfulfilled by it because this is someone you loved. So I'm getting a couple different storylines here. Now let's take a look at the outcome, which is the King of Wands energy. This is you taking, being assertive. This could also be someone fighting back. Okay, because the King of Wands is aggressive and he will fight. He's the first king to stand up and knock you out with that wand. Okay, you know, you may think the King of Swords is a tough dude. Yeah, that's when he's in reverse. He's a tough dude. This dude is tough when he's upright. He's worse. He fights for the right causes in the upright, but he will fight. He will step up really quickly. He's fire energy. He doesn't take any shit. All right. And in reverse, he does that in a negative sense where he takes advantage of people. He can be very aggressive. He can be a bully, but he's the first to step up. Okay. In reference to defending something. So let's see. What do we have for this King of Wands energy as the outcome? And despair. So this person is feeling despair here. Okay. Let's clarify despair for the King of Wands here. Clarify despair. Why is despair here for the King of Wands? Okay. All right. Ooh, we have the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. This deck is called the Venetian Tarot, if anybody's interested. But this is the Knight of Swords. So this is the Knight of Swords. This could be somebody who's taking a change to change their life. Okay, they're changing their life for the better because the Knight of Swords could represent a lifestyle change. So what I'm getting here is with pleasure seekers, this could have been somebody who might have been, hanging out with the wrong crowd, might have been dibbling, dabbling into illegal activity, could have been someone who was dealing with drug addiction and abuse. Because pleasure seekers, it strikes me as somebody who's bored and wants to go out and have fun. So you may have just went out and had fun with the wrong people. Okay, they took advantage of you. They deceived you. You trusted these people, which was, and you've known them, which is why you were back and forth with them. But you really didn't realize that this person, for whatever reason, you had to learn this time that these people were no good for you. You may have known that, but you may have just fell back into things because you were bored. Sometimes people fall back into things, they regress back into things because they're bored with their current life, or they don't appreciate what's going on in their current life, or they may miss the fun they used to have when they were wild and rambunctious. And so maybe, like I said, a midlife crisis for some. For others, this could just be you, choosing the wrong people to hang around, the wrong crowd. For others, this could be your children who are experiencing this. Okay. But there was definitely some betrayal here for sure. And it looks like someone's decided that, you know what, this is not the lifestyle I want to live. I need to focus on my family. They're what's important, and this energy here is enemy energy, and it could very well just be you are your own enemy because you're dealing in environments that are not good for you. Okay, whether you have friends who are fake friends or friends who just you've outgrown, you could be someone who, back in the day, you may have been someone who used to hustle, let's say, used to hang out, used to sell, like say you sold drugs or something like that. And say you, you matured, got a family, living a family life, and then you may have gotten bored with that because you're used to the action and the life of the hustle. So you may have reverted back to that lifestyle by running into some friends, hanging out with them, or you may still have friends that do that lifestyle and you decided, let me just go call them and check them out. You may have run into them on the street. Hey, ain't seen you in a long time. Let's go, hang out, blah, blah, blah. They may see you doing well and see that you had money. And so what they did was they put you in a situation where they deceived you. They stole from you. Okay, we know that because we got enemy here and we have seven of swords. So they stole from you. They purposely set up to get you because maybe they were jealous of the life you have. And you could have been in a situation where you were bored with the life you had and you want to revert back. That's just a general example of what I'm getting here with this reading here. And with the Knight of Swords, like I said, with the Knight of Swords here, this represents a lifestyle change. So this person took action because they, the lifestyle that they were living or the people they felt despair from this deceit. And so they just decided to change their life and just decide to leave that situation alone. Okay, so that's like an example of what this energy is about. Like I said, it could be your friends, but it's something that you walked away from in the past. You knew it wasn't any good, or you tried to walk away from it in the past. This could also be somebody who's having addictions, issues with addiction, hanging out with the wrong crowd. People that you may have used to get high with, or whatever, or you used to party with, or you used to do something that was not really good for you. Okay, and you may have run back into these people with the Mercury retrograde, and you're doing well, they see you're doing well, they're like, oh, come on, let's go hang, and then they deceive you and take advantage of you. All right, and you realize, yeah, I left that lifestyle for a reason. All right, so let's get you some advice, Pisces. See the truth here. You got clarity on the situation. You realize that this is not what's up. All right, and what did I say about you reuniting with people from the past with the Three of Cups? Right here. All right, and then here's you with the Two of Pentacles debating on, should I hang out with them? Should I get back with them or not? Should I? And then you do, right? And then boom. Or you step out of your comfort zone and you go and you hang out with them. So you, with the Tower energy, you do something you totally are not into anymore. Okay. With the Ten of Swords, shit got real after you did that. And then with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you got clarity real quick and you realize that let me just stick to what's traditional for me with the Hierophant. All right. And you kind of felt stuck with the Six of Swords reverse. Okay. You kind of felt stuck. All right. So you realized that you were bored. Maybe you got, okay. So yeah, clarity. Reunited with these people or person. Debating on what you guys want to do. Tower is okay, let's hang out. Or you run into them, let's hang out, let's go do. All right, so that's you making a decision or a sudden change okay, or what have you. Maybe you got into an argument with your wife or someone because you ran into these people, or a family member. Like, why are you dealing with these people? Leave them alone. So a tower moment happened. It stressed you out because you're like, I can do what I want to do. Okay, and then we got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna release myself from this mental prison. Maybe you're bored with your wife or your husband or your good life. You might have got a little bored. All right. Here's the Hierophant here representing the traditional life that you were used to, and you're feeling stuck. You're feeling bored with the Six of Swords. Okay, here comes the Eight of Wands. You got these messages coming in. It's like, come on, let's go out for a drink. Let's go have some fun with the King of Cups. Let's catch back up, old friends, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, here comes that message with the Page of Pentacles. But the message was all about money. Okay, keep in mind, they see how well you're living. Okay, they see you got a nice house with the Four of Wands, got a happy family. But you know what? You weren't paying attention to your intuition when they were talking about that stuff. See, here's with the Page of Pentacles here. Oh, you got a nice house. This is a message of money. Or okay, or about them talking to you. Oh, your house is really nice. You invite them over for a drink. Your house is really nice. Everything's really nice. Four of Wands. Your house is really nice, but you didn't catch these little messages with your higher self here. This is your intuition. You didn't catch that. All right. And so here they come with the Knight of Wands energy, coming in fast, doing whatever they do, and then it brings problems in your relationship. Okay? Listen, let's get you some advice, because video's got to cut off here. Oh, a lot of I don't know what's going on with the ambulances, fire, whatever. All right, what do we got for Pisces? Let me get some advice from a Piscean massive before this video cuts off. We got Go the Distance. Let me get the book here. That's number 47. Number 47 is 11. The number 11 is Justice. So go the distance. So go the distance. It says endurance, strength, the long haul. It says, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages with nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of of desert, your picture parched lips, sunburned skin, mirages, but there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands and creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep in the underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developmental survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it is wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. So there's that message. All right, letting go of the old, what's not important anymore. You feeling a little bored, you're in the desert dry, so you go back to your old ways and you realize that it's not what you need. So you stick to the lifestyle change that you had and you'll do well. All right, Pisces, I hope you resonate with this message. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Peace out.